sports fan? Welcome to Sports Night with Jorge once again. Welcome back. First of all, I want to congratulate the Florida Panther winning their first Stanley Cup in 30 years. A great battle last night, 2-1 versus Edmonton Oilers. Congrats once again to the Panthers. But there's a topic, if you're a Dolphin fan, we need to discuss, very important. It's Tua Tagovailoa. The NFL Insider or Fan Insider just reported that, try to get this correct, I guess they don't want to match the market price for Tua. Guys, I'm very disappointed with the Miami Dolphins. Let me give you some stats from Tua last year, what you guys probably know already. He threw the ball for 560 times, completed 388 of them, threw for the league leading 4,624 yards, 29 touchdowns, 14 interception, and a quarterback rating of 101.1. Born in March 2nd, 1998, College Town, Alabama. Of course, we know he's from Hawaii. This is his fifth year option. As you see, quarterbacks has been signed around the league already. Lawrence has been signed. I think Andrew, is it Andrew or Love? They're supposed to be the next one. The guy from Green Bay Packers. You know, it is sad to report this, man. This is your quarterback. You know, I think they worry more about his injury, his past injury. Remember, guys, we look at the past year. They, between Greer and Lowe, our ex-coach, okay, they wanted Herbert, but Greer wanted Tua. Remember, we picked this kid from college with an injury, with an existing injury, hip injury. Okay, so first year he was behind the quarterback. What's his name? Fitzpatrick or Fitzmagic, whatever you want to call it, and he was amazing too. The second year, Fitzmagic realized that, man, the guy really needs an opportunity. Give him a chance. You know, came in the last play of the quarter, hit a couple completions, set down the field, and it was his time to shine. Unfortunately, injuries start coming up with his concussion. Hit a couple of times Cincinnati Bengals, hit a couple of times with the Green Bay Packers. We all reported that he would never play football again. His injury was so severe, and they were worried about it and give him time off and see how he developed. Then he had a couple of injuries there, finger injury and things that happen, a little hip injury, things minors that happens in football because pro football, it's a professional sports. They tackle hard regardless. That's the sports. Then last year he gets in shape. Built his body up. Took jiu-jitsu classes to help his body mentally and physically. Came back and played all 17 games. And now we just have doubts on the guy. Mike Greer and I don't know if the owner's involved, which I guess he is. Where you want to sign him for a long run, where you want him to play his 5-year option. Remember, they can still franchise tag him and make $38 million. But that could happen just by not showing up and holdouts. You see, guys, I'm going to say something as a Dolphin fan since 19 Actually, 69, 70. I was born in 66. I was actually 4 years old before I went to the stadium and watched the Dolphins play at the Orange Bowl. Little kid, remember all that, believe it or not. But I'm concerned with the upper management of the Miami Dolphins. I'm going to say this and I'm going to say it again. Tua deserved the contract he deserved. You know where the question comes in? Is he an elite quarterback? Maybe he's not. But he was last year. He was in the ranking. He was he was in the carousel with him and Mahomes, the guy from Baltimore Ravens. I mean, I could keep going on, so. And even the guy from the Buffalo Bills. I just don't get it. Lamar Jackson. What does it take to be an elite quarterback? It's to win it all or to have the better statistics? Where really is it, guys? We have Aaron Rodgers going to the Jets. First year, first play of the game, whatever, before he got to the field, an Achilles injury. Big blow for the Jets. Now the Jets are very hyped up because they think, wow, he's coming back. He's going to lead us to the Super Bowl. That's very easy to say, guys. Very easy to say. Honestly and truthfully, we just don't know. He hasn't played a snap yet. He hasn't picked up the ball once again. Because mentally and physically, you have to be prepared because once you hit the field, you're going to hit the field the same way you got injured, in the same place you got injured. And that goes also to Kirk Cousins. Let's be honest, guys. Okay? Mentally and physically, believe it or not, these players go into their league, into their team, into their, rehabs and into OTAs and practice. And when they eventually hit the field, it's a different story. Because in your mindset, man, this is where I got injured. This is where it happened. Then we don't know anything yet until you physically get hit and get tackled. So we don't know that. As fans, we can second guess everything, man, and have our own opinion. And once again, I respect everybody's opinion. But I'm really concerned with the Miami Dolphins. Once again, they don't want to sign him the market deal. They don't want to put that money out there. They think they're taking a risk with Tua. Like I said, this offseason, Tua has lost a lot of weight. Tua is looking good. I think he's going to be more mobile. I think the guy took time off to hire 3 quarterback coaches to train in the offseason. And I still believe how these owners or GM, I know McDaniel has nothing to do with it. I know Tyreek Hill might say something, McDaniel might say something, and when it comes to negotiation, it's basically your agent versus your GM. But guys, I'm going to say this as a Dolphin fan. If this man do not play for the Miami Dolphins, I don't think our season was going to be a good season. And I'm going to tell you, the windows on the Miami Dolphins is closing the same thing as the window of the San Francisco 49ers closed last year. Heading to the Super Bowl and not winning at all. But you get an Odell Beckham. You sign him. You go through free agency. You sign Bennett from Tampa Bay. You got Mays from New Orleans Saints. We pick up Ramsey last year. Okay? We got Tyreek Hill. And supposedly Tyreek Hill supposed to take us to the promised land. That's why I'm a firm believer that one player could not take it to the promised land. It takes the whole 11 teams. 11 players from the offense, 11 players from the defense. Sorry, not 11 teams, 11 players. I apologize for that. But we still believe that one guy could do it. Now, this team belongs to Tua, not only Tyreek Hill. Okay, Miami is loaded. If anything, they really need help is the offensive line. Now you got Connor Williams that's coming back. But now the agent said that he doesn't want to play for Miami. He wants to play someplace else. Had a great season until the injuries. And here we go again, guys. Injuries. A key factor for every team in the NFL. When you have a key player and it's a big blow, it's actually a big blow for the whole team. But once again, that's why you got 53-man roster. This is why you fill your roster. We all go crazy out there signing all these free agents that sometimes they're a bust. They're not good enough. You know, I believe in schemes. I believe in coaches putting players in proper position and place them in good position to play, to cover. In coverages, have the same. Now, speed, you can't match up speed because that's one thing that it's hard to match up. But Tua, you tell me the quarterback of the Miami Dolphins. You got White as a backup. Skylar Thompson as a backup. I can't say these guys are good or bad. I really can't. Statistics, careers, where they have been. You can look at all that. Can they take Miami to the playoffs or take them to the promised land? I have my doubts. They can. But if you want to go somewhere, it's going to have to be with Tua Tagovailoa. All I can say, guys, pay the man his contract. Give him what he deserves. I feel it's more that Greer is more afraid to sign his quarterback because of his past injury, which he overcome that last year, playing 17 games. Maybe he's worried because he lost all this weight. He looks very strong, looks very physical, looks very fast. You know, in OTAs, throwing on the run, running. Maybe we have the old Tua. Now, supposedly the NFL implemented new equipment for the concussion. I'm a firm believer that no matter what equipment you have, you just get hit by a linebacker or get hit hard, regardless. It could cause a concussion. That's a brain thing. That's an emotion thing. You can have the best helmet. You can have the best gear. That doesn't mean anything, guys. You can have two linebackers going across you and knock you out. So, as a Dolphin fan, I'm very disappointed, especially today, when I heard the news that the Dolphins are not considering to pay the guy the market value. Well, let me ask you a question. Who's going to be your starting quarterback if Tua decides to hold out? I don't think he will. But, man, pay the guy. He deserves what he deserves. Yes, I understand a lot of fans are going to say, well, he's not elite. Okay? Well, guess what? Is there 32 games in the 32 teams in the NFL, right? How many elite quarterback? Are they all elite? Good question to ask, huh? You know, when we have discussion about the elite quarterback, it's when the quarterback actually start having a great year. Once he falls down, he's out of the elite question. He's not even talking about it. So let's say Tua goes 17-0. Wins MVP. Wins Super Bowl. I won't say go undefeated, but let's say win Super Bowl. If they do, of course, they're going to go undefeated. Let's say just a question there. What are you going to say? He's not an elite quarterback? Yeah, Tua is surrounded with good players. I'm not going to tell you he's not. Miami running back, that's a big depth. They're loaded in running backs. They're loaded with safety. They're loaded with cornerbacks. I think their defense is going to be great, to be honest with you. My only concern, once again, offensive line, guys. Protect Tua. Well, if you protected Tua, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now. But for the record that he has, and I looked at Lawrence's record, not even close. And that man got paid $275 million. See, I guess that Tua is around the ballpark of 50, 55 million a year. The Dolphins aren't willing to spend that. Well, they're going to have an option. Either he plays fifth year, franchise tag him, make it his 38. At the end of the year, tell the Dolphins, hey, thank you so much, man. It was nice playing for you. One thing that nobody noticed, Tua is a winning quarterback. Look at his winning percentage. And here we are still not giving the guy his contract what he deserved. This program is all about Tua, guys. The guy is amazing. Besides, he's a Christian brother, okay? And I understand I'm not going to bring that as a religion or I'm not doing that, guys, okay? The guy went to minicamp, OTAs. Man, come on. Honestly, if he didn't want to, he wouldn't play. Now, we got enough money over the cap. We got enough money to get players, to sign players. Because here's when it gets interesting, when all the preseason, all these games start coming in, and we start hiring these players and getting the players that we need, because, they're going to have a lot of good players out there that's going to get cut. And what Miami does, they pick them and bring them to their team to make our team better. I'm just concerned right now with Tua Tagovailoa, guys. You let me know under the comment, what do you feel about Tua Tagovailoa? Should he play his fifth year? Should he lay back, not play it? Or should we be looking for another quarterback? Because right now, this is the year, guys. I don't think if the Dolphins don't make it to the Super Bowl or make a playoff run on this year, I'm going to guarantee you, okay, Mike Greer will not have a job. I don't know about McDaniel. You can't blame McDaniel on everything. The guy has done the best, because look where he bought Tua from. Where he was, because if Tua was with Lowe, Tua would never play in this league, I'll be honest with you. Probably the most as a backup. But you have to give credit to McDaniel for what he did. Let's be honest, guys. You got to give him credit. McDaniel has done a great job with Tua. Make him feel comfortable, make him a pocket quarterback, make him a mobile quarterback. Then he got a little bit physical. He went to jiu-jitsu. He did what he had to do because of the concussion. He worked out. He did so many things to come back. And to lead the NFL with 4,624 yards, 29 touchdowns, 14 interceptions, and a 101.1 passing rating. So you got 32 teams in this league. You name me other quarterback that had that rating this year. But once again, he's not an elite quarterback. Because that's what we think. He's not an elite quarterback. So we have to understand one thing. These guys are football players. They are professional football players. And they get a contract, and they deserve the contract. Especially with the year they had. Look what happened to Wilkins. We let Wilkins go because we want to pay the big bucks. But Wilkins never sit down. Never took time off. He took the opportunity to what? To play the whole season. And then to let him at the end of the year and tell, hey, guy, we don't need you no more, man. Your contract is big. We're moving on from you. Okay, I understand that. It was a big contract. But you did not pay the player. You let him go. But now you got Tua, your quarterback, one of the key players in your roster to make it. So, anyhow, guys, I leave you with this. I want to thank you, those that have subscribed. Give me the thumbs up and the likes. Remember, hit the comment button. That's the question tonight. Do you think Tua should remain quarterback of the Dolphins? He should sit. He should not play. Or play out his fifth year and move along. Well, thank you again once so much. You have a blessed night. Thank you so much.